here, please, Hannah.
Hi Pep, hope you're well. After such a disappointment evening over in Madrid in midweek, how do you ensure that the result and the fallout after it doesn't create a hangover effect between now and the end of the season on your squad?
I don't know, we'll see. Tomorrow night they have a game, important one for the Premier League decision, and at the second leg, so I don't know. We are used, no? So for many years to live this kind of situations. So, next one.
And in terms of the performance, has that affected your thinking around your team selection ahead of the game against West Ham?
We won or we lose?
The one in Madrid on Wednesday.
We won or we lose in Madrid?
You lost in Madrid.
Okay, decision, yeah, you know. It's a bad selection.
But
we won or we lose in Newcastle FA Cup away? We won or we lose?
You won.
So the selection was good.
Is that an argument that you maybe shouldn't have changed them for Madrid if you won at Newcastle?
No.
Thanks, Pep.
No. I thought a lot, all the time we take decisions, and Carabao Cup, FA Cup, selection always I think a lot what is the best for the team.
Hi, Pep. Obviously a big week ahead, three huge games really. How much of a challenge is it for you now to pick the team up?
It's a pleasure to be here. Last season we could not live that in that stage, so it's nice.
And this weekend West Ham are giving themselves a real fighting chance of survival this season. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, I was Nottingham Forest before. It would happen in the next game. So always I said when I arrive in the last 10 games, 8 games, every team play for something. For relegation, for Europa League, for Conference, for Champions League, for be champion. So it's normal. Every game is not second chances.
Can I just check with Erling? I know he played in midweek, but he has missed a couple of games recently. Is everything all right with him for this weekend?
Yeah.
Hi, Pep. After the game in Madrid, I spoke with Bernardo and Diaz, and they both agreed that after the first goal until the halftime, the team was a bit, I don't know, shell-shocked by what happened. Do you think that is due to also the lack of experience from the new players in that level, in that stage?
I'm pretty sure that I didn't read that comment, but I'm pretty sure Bernardo and Ruben, that's one of the experienced one, talk about the other one, they don't have that experience. It is not. So I don't have the feeling. So the time between the first goal and the second goal we concede, we had the threat that we have the first 20 minutes that arrived 5 times in the byline when they missed the pass. And in that moment, the first and second, we had that threat, but were the moment that we're more aggressive without the ball. We're really, really good. We win all the situations. And yeah, when you have a game that arrives with the first shoot from Brahim, I think is offside. The last 3 times, 3 goals, always is difficult to handle. In this competition, is special for that. Like Ruben and Bernardo has said, that is emotion involved in the moments of the game, because in the Premier League, we say, oh, half time, 38 fixtures in the FA Cup, okay, you are out or whatever. Champions League, you live in what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, you know. But we didn't create an incredible amount of the situations but in football, in top teams like happened in Madrid, or we'll see Barcelona, Bayern Munich, or top elite teams, this competition have this, these threats, this situation that they don't need much. And I have experience against Madrid happen, especially here in Etihad, the amount of good things, we have done to score goals, and they score as well here with the chances that they had. So yeah, it's what it is.
And you believe it's possible to overcome?
West Ham. So now it's West Ham, and I still have time to think about it. And it's just this kind of games, I have to think to try to first score the goal, to win the game, and after the game. For many plans you have, it doesn't happen. It's just, play the game you have to play, and after the game will dictate you have chance or not. So it's difficult, yeah. Not much dollars on the bank, bet for us, I would say. So we'll see. We'll see on Tuesday. Now it's West Ham. That still I define the Premier Leagues, like it was the league, as the most difficult title. So the Premier League always, I believe, is the most difficult one, and still we are there, knowing that if we drop points, we'll be over.
Pep, good afternoon. Nice to see you. I know what you're saying about West Ham, but the way your players suffered in many ways in Madrid, a lot of them will be keen to play in the second leg and be keen to put things right. How do you get the balance right mentally between turning out at West Ham and then being ready for Madrid? Because, again, a lot of them would prefer to play in the Madrid game, I'm sure.
Yeah. But when you win a lot of titles, because every game is important, and we have been here struggling many months for the Premier League, and I don't think we'll not give up or fight until the end without trying. So we'll be more the selection about with 3 days with the travel 3 days later. And of course, we cannot play the same 11 in 3 days. That is not going to happen. Of course, we're going to change it, but not thinking about, truly believe me, otherwise it will not be possible. The amount of Premier Leagues we won in the last years is not important every single game. And my mind is West Ham. I understand completely that you asked me about Madrid. The first question is about that, so I understand completely, but my focus the day after when I wake up, it was Nuno, West Ham, and what we had to do.
What does this week's results say about the Premier League? We've often heard it spoken about as being the best league in the world, but a lot of the Premier League teams this week suffered.
It's quite similar analogy with the question. I'm happy that in selection was, but listen, it's not the first time like I've been hard. You know, I lost many times in Champions League on our stage, many times, and have been massacred and decisions and what happened. So it's not first time, and I know, but in the same time, still I'm here in that position, and until the last day, I will take the positions like, and I can argue why the decision was the team selection. I will not convince you because we lost, because it's the argument is before. I could understand it, but it's not about absolutely. What was the question?
Sorry?
What was the question?
I just wondered whether there's a wider issue about the fact that not just yourselves have lost, but English teams in general this week have struggled?
Yeah, it's the same what I said. So before, I think we are the best league in the world, right? We qualified all the teams Europa League were the best, we were strong, how nice we are. And after what happened this weekend, or this midweek, after that, we are not. I'm pretty sure we are an incredible league. The Premier League organizes an incredible Premier League, and the league is fantastic, but in these competitions for 1 game or 2 games, everything can happen. And that means that even being good, in other leagues they are good too. So now everybody doubt about Bodo Glimt, right? Norway? No one. Anyone, right? Now hope. Top team. Win every game 3-0 against Sporting Lisboa. And the people say me they play magnificent, win against us, win against Inter de Milan, in Atletico Madrid. So now everybody. So competition is tough, and everyone, the sport is tough. Everybody's well prepared. They are incredible respect for the other ones. But if you want to say that everything is a disaster, I have an opinion about the game Madrid. Completely an opinion, and there's going to be change. So I wouldn't mistakes with my own decisions, own opinions, not ever what's happened, the results or whatever. I have my opinion and did a very good things. And the other ones who could be better, yeah, of course. So, and the emotion was involved in the moment that we have in the first half, especially the first 90, 20 minutes before the first goal, was exceptional. I would say one of the best we have played there in terms of we come here to make a threat, and we were threatening. But after that, the emotions come, concede 1 goal immediately the second, of course, belong to us, the quality of Valverde, of course, and some mistakes we have done, but it's involved. And after the emotions are involved, and it's completely different game. But even the second half, we start really well, concede a penalty that, I'm sorry, was not, and because Chicho touched the ball, and every time the emotion is again it's being there. But we were there until the end. We have a 2 cut pass, we have the clear chances from Nico, with Courtois making incredible save. So we were there, and that's why. So West Ham, and will help us to be a good mood to arrive on Tuesday and try it, and we'll see again what happens.
Antoine's been named Premier League Player of the Month. How pleased are you for him, and with the way he's settled in and the way he started life here?
I'm so happy for him, for the incredible guy. He deserves it. I'm happy for him.
And in terms of West Ham, I know you've talked about it already. They'll be desperate for points. Does that make them a little bit more dangerous when they're desperate?
Yeah, we're desperate too. Both were.
Thank you.
We'll set the embargo there for 10:30 p.m. this evening. We'll start with Mike.
Congratulations on your Manager of the Month. Do you remember